Morning. Welcome back, Andy.
Oh, thanks a million. I was up the
Your
road.
mic on.
You know, mic on.
Just realised.
Good morning. It's Happy November. Yay! It's All Saints Day and it's World Vegan Day and it's bloody cold out there this morning, lads.
Is today All Saints Day? When's All Souls? I thought it was All Souls. When's All Souls?
No.
Tomorrow.
So.
Okay, I'll find out.
It's going to be a cold morning outside. It was now. I mean, it wasn't minus when I was leaving the house. It was about 2 or 3 degrees, but the car was frozen. I had to go back in and get the kettle and kind of defrost the car a bit. So just bear that in mind. It is a cold one out there. So wrap up if you're heading out this morning. Just take it handy in the roads as well. There's going to be some rain expected in places actually in the next couple of hours, and then we'll see a mix of sunshine across the day and highest temperatures of around 10 or 11 degrees as well.
Yeah, All Souls Day is tomorrow then.
Okay.
Right, checking out today's papers. We'll do it in full on the show at about 7:10. Well, we did nothing about fossil fuels in the budget last month, and now a UN source says that it's believed that Ireland's failure to tackle climate change is a breach of human rights. That's the main story on the front page of the Times Ireland edition today. Awful story as well about a woman who had a child in direct provision in a centre, and the child was sick, and she was apparently denied a slice of bread for her sick child in the direct provision centre. It's just awful. That's the front page of the Times Ireland edition as well. More on the murder of Whitey Bulger on the front page of the Irish Sun today. Whitey's killer hated rats. Ex-mafia hitman bashed Bulger is the headline in the Irish Sun this morning. There's your lady, Rita Ora, front page of the Sun. She looks a bit like Gwen Stefani from...
She does actually, yeah.
A few years ago.
Fairness.
Yeah. Irish Examiner front page as well. Garda review of one unsolved murder unearths a second case, and this is the story coming out of Kilkenny, where a woman's body was exhumed. 17 schools require works to reopen after midterm. I think this whole story about the schools closing, it's been bad, but it hasn't been now worked out to be as bad maybe as some people had hoped, feared.
They were saying more than 40 schools last week, and now they're
down
to 17.
Plus the schools that do require work, they think will be good enough to reopen after the midterm, which is great news, and that's on the front page of the Irish Examiner today. Maurice McCabe felt he had no choice but to quit Gardaí is another headline in the Examiner this morning. Capital idea as Dublin gets its own monopoly. Was there not always a Dublin monopoly, no?
No, but there was an Irish monopoly of the 32 counties, all right.
Okay.
Not specific to the cities yet.
Do you know, I've said it on the show before, Monopoly, I hated Monopoly as a child. I thought it was the most boring game. You'd go to someone's house and they'd say, will we play Monopoly? I used to just go, anything. But actually, my little one got Minions Monopoly lately and she loves it. I don't know. She's not taking after me for that anyway, but you know, these kids still love Monopoly.
Did you just get caught cheating and you didn't like it?
No, I wouldn't be a cheater.
No, I know I know you're not the cheater. I believe it's your brother, am I right?
Oh, they all cheat.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, a lot of them. Just me. I'd be the only one who wouldn't. And that's on the front page of the Irish Examiner as well.
Top trends we're waking up to this morning. Cutting Edge is trending. Dr. Ciara Kelly, the News Talk broadcaster, was receiving some both very positive feedback and very negative feedback after her appearance on the Brendan O'Connor show last night. They started talking about Peter Casey's comments during the presidential campaign about travellers, and they had a traveller there to talk about it as well. And Ciara got a bit of backlash, but she also got some positive feedback on her comments last night. But Brendan O'Connor kind of had to shut her down, and then there was a big rupture of applause.
Oh, right, okay.
So
Ciara's not afraid. I didn't see that now, but she's not afraid to speak her mind.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what happened. She made comments, and then she had to retract some of them, and then there was a bit of an argument. But yeah, Halloween 18 is trending because obviously yesterday was Halloween. I saw clowns, I saw witches, I saw zombies, and those were the adults.
Yeah.
That I saw yesterday. Some really cool costumes. Now, I was in Dublin, so I didn't get back to Kerry till quite late last night, but even some of the costumes I saw on the kids in Dublin when I was leaving yesterday evening was really cool, in fairness. Chelsea versus Derby is trending this morning. So the Carabao Cup was on last night, and it was Frank Lampard's first visit to Stamford Bridge as a manager with Derby. Chelsea won 3-2 in what was, by all accounts, a cracking game, as you can imagine, finishing 3-2. And Finding Joy is also...
An Irish own goal in that.
Yeah, Richard Keogh, I saw that. There was 2 own goals in actually, I think Chelsea had one as well. And Finding Joy is trending. Amy Hoopman's show was on last night. I've nothing else to say on it, I haven't seen anything. By all accounts, the dog is very funny. But no, I haven't watched any episodes of that. And this weekend, if you're an X Factor fan, Niall Rodgers will be the Robbie Williams on the panel this weekend, because Robbie's got a gig in Chile, which was kind of pre-arranged before the X Factor. So Niall Rodgers from Chic will be on the X Factor panel for the first time this coming weekend, which will be an interesting one, I'd say.
He was in Judge's Houses, wasn't he?
Exactly, Judge's Houses as well. So that's also trending this morning in Ireland.
It is World Vegan Day today. So I feel for you, vegans. I'm sorry for you. I'm thinking of you on this day.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. Do you see the story about William Sitwell?
No.
Do you know
Who's William Sitwell?
So William Sitwell is a food critic. Do you watch MasterChef sometimes?
The odd time, yeah.
You might know him to see if he's on, if you do watch MasterChef. So he's one of the critics on MasterChef quite a lot. So he's very well known, and I'll show you a picture of him now and see if you know him. There, that guy.
Ah, yes, I do.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, I know him. Didn't know that was his name.
William Sitwell is the editor of, I think, Waitrose's food magazine.
Yes.
Waitrose is a very posh supermarket chain. So he's the editor of that magazine. He's had to quit after comments he made about vegans. So I just think it's worth mentioning on World Vegan Day. Someone else who worked for the magazine sent him an email, I think, now I might have the story a little bit wrong, but sent him an email saying something like, can we start doing a vegan page? A vegan cookery page, and he wrote back to her apparently, or said back to her,
I'd say, was it?
yeah, something like starting with killing them one by one or something like that.
Oh,
you know,
right, okay.
dealing with vegans.
That was then leaked, I take it, and he had to step down as
Yeah, so he has had to quit his job about after jokes he made about killing vegans. But he's all over the like he's a critic and a writer, and he's all over the papers now today, so it's probably worked quite well for him, I would say.
From a PR exercise,
Yeah.
he is laughing.
And poor vegans, like, they wouldn't be the most popular people in
Yeah.
the world either. They have a lot to put up with.
Well,
so,
excuse me,
so yeah.
I've no problem with anybody and their beliefs. Their beliefs are their beliefs, you know, that's fine. It's the people who, like, for instance, I know a couple of people who are vegan, right? And, you know, that's fine. They don't go around and go, oh, I'm a vegan. You should be eating that because that's murder and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
They're vegans, they eat a vegan diet, a vegan lifestyle, that's fine. It's the people who go around and they actually are in your face about murdering animals, cruelty to animals. You can't drink that glass of milk because of the cow suffering to give that milk. I'm like, come here, seriously, girl, I don't care.
Yeah, it's a choice.
Get out of my face. But anyway, that's my own personal opinion.
It's very hard to be vegan, like properly 100% vegan. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah. You tried it once, didn't you?
No, I tried to be vegetarian.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a huge difference in terms of
Sorry,
how difficult it is to implement it.
I know that, just before we get a bit of backlash.
Yeah,
I'm not saying vegans and vegetarians
No,
are the same.
I was a vegetarian for like 2 months or something. I tried it. I don't eat meat a lot though. I would be, I'd find it much easier to be vegetarian, like a vegan. I couldn't do that, I don't think.
She's not. You can't beat a good old sausage. I went
No,
to get
no, but it'd be the dairy products.
No, sorry, as a vegan, yeah. I meant as a vegetarian.
Eggs.
Sorry, that I wouldn't last as either. But I know what you mean. Yeah, milk and eggs in particular. Actually, I was getting the breakfast after when the show finished yesterday. My course started at 9:30, so I had 20 minutes to grab a breakfast. So down to the hotel to the buffet. Oh, lads, it was unreal.
It was lovely.
I had scrambled egg, fried egg. I had beans, black and white pudding. I had potato cubes, sausages, rashers, and toast.
Whoa.
Oh, I filled that plate up. It was unreal.
Were you allowed to go back up again, or did you have to just one go at it?
Oh,
I put everything on the plate.
Piled it up like a mountain and then sat down. Sorry, can I get a coffee?
Do you know, I hate too much food on my plate. I'd prefer to go up 3 times than have a big pile of food on the plate.
No, I love playing with it. It's like a little kind of little game. How much of this massive pile of ridiculous food can I fit? And I fit the whole lot.
We hope you had a great night last night if you were trick-or-treating, and lots of people were sharing photos on our Facebook page, so thanks for those. You all looked amazing. It's nice, Halloween.
Some of you didn't.
It's a bit,
I'm going to say it. Some of you didn't look amazing.
Me.
No. Although, just for clarification, the photograph under this video is of Elaine with a Snapchat filter on.
Yeah.
You got some brilliant compliments yesterday. People going, Elaine's makeup is brilliant.
If you want to see what I really looked like, scroll down another couple of inches and you'll see me on the live video, and I looked rough.
Yeah,
I looked rough. You see, yesterday when I came in, actually, I had every intention to bring a mask, and I was like, I'll wear the mask now. And then I came in and I had no mask. I actually nearly had a heart attack. I thought I had no makeup bag. And then I was like, oh dear God. So I had the bare minimum in my top drawer. Like a little bit of foundation and a bit of lip gloss. I looked rough. Actually, now I'm just drawing attention to it.
I didn't want to say anything, but you looked awful.
I know. I know, like. Listen, my mom be texting me. Are you okay? Okay, hon?
You okay, hon? PM me. We have a busy show on, coming up between now and 9 o'clock this morning. So, again, if you want to give us a shout, text or WhatsApp us here. You can leave a message on... you can text or WhatsApp us. You can leave a message here. And you can get onto the Snapchat as well, which is just simply Radio Kerry at us there. And you can send us snaps galore.
And you can look exactly like I did yesterday if you use that same filter. Okay. Bye.
Enjoy.
I'll do it, will I?
Oh, that's the wrong button. So you didn't even press it right.